And welcome back, guys. Welcome back to one and all Sudden Strike 3 Victory Day. Let's play. So let's continue on. Last time, well, that thing happened. Well, this time it happened. The last time it almost happened. So we are here. Finally, we're gonna be continuing on with Sudden Strike 3 Victory Day Expansione, which is actually not an expansion. Now, what was I thinking actually when I was watching my sexy videos of sexiness is to repair these things. You can actually repair them, I believe, with some repair crew. And no, I don't have any repair crew around these positions, which I'm gonna be taking maybe one or two if possible. Like, let's get like you here. I'm gonna repair this stuff. I think we can actually. As you can see, maybe we can. We'll see. Let's see if we can repair this. That is, repair the railroad. If there is a possibility of doing that, like in Soundstrike 2, you can actually get maybe we get reinforcements by the railroad. I don't know why we would be getting reinforcements by the railroad, but maybe something happens if we do that. So okay, moving on. Now our objective next is to capture what we have here. Of course, that means that they'll need to put some of these soldiers out of these buildings, the officers and stuff like that. Reinforcements arrives yet again. Oh my god, that's exactly what I needed for all this. That's actually so good. I'm happy. Let's get over here. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag. Thank you very much. A little bit of a lag. Now let's get our fuel tanker over here to refuel certain things. I believe I have some other also fuel tankers in the positions. Where exactly? I have no idea. Okay, this army truck, well, army jeep will go over here to this position here. We're gonna be there's supposed to be one fuel tanker, and that's about it. That's actually like a beast. Okay, we could enter here. No, we can't. Okay, we're getting again the Sherman M4A2. Yes, that's M4A2 76 gun. You can see it by the barrel. It's a much shorter barrel if it is the 75mm. So it's awesome. Not really, but it is actually quite an awesome achievement having such an epic tank. We have them huge amount, so yeah. Okay, excellent. Exactly what we needed. Some kind of a push towards the enemy positions, because this is gonna be a group that will be attacking the last railroad. I'm gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna be waiting a little bit. I'm gonna check out if everybody has ammo. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We're all healthy and we are happy also. We're gonna drop this AT gun where it is. Maybe hit from the side enemies. That was the entire point, mind you, just to hit the enemy side if possible. Let's see, where is that jeep? There it goes. Gonna be maybe retaking that. Let's drop these two. Excellent. You're gonna be repairing that. Excellent. And we're gonna be, of course, taking the fuel truck. We always need more fuel. It's never really the biggest issue for us now that we have actually know where the fuel trucks are. Okay, where is my fuel tanker? Where is it? I did send it over here, right? I hope he didn't go like a massive way around. I did put him around this position, unless he's actually moving around by himself and actually feeding some fuel to people. No, no, there he is. Wow, good choice, man. Good choice. First, we're gonna feed our resource trucks. They're the more important ones, after all. And then, of course, the rest of the company. And there you go. We have actually a resource truck here. I'm gonna be taking one of these guys inside that. Thank you. Another resource truck for the Germany, for the greater Germany, that is. We're gonna put that thing here. Ah, we can't. No fuel or what? Let's see. No, fuel is okay, just damaged. So let's get him out of there and start repairing that truck first and foremost. Get these guys out of there. Thank you very much. And I believe you do need two guys for the fuel truck, so one can actually drive and other one can actually refuel the guys around. There was an 88 gun here, I believe, but 88mm flak, but it's not there. Maybe it was actually destroyed, and I was thinking differently. I didn't know that someone was shooting or we blow him up. I have no idea now. I can't remember. Okay, let's put everything. Okay, our resource trucks around these positions. Thank you very much. We have the M3A1s. Everything is moving slowly but surely. Okay, get one of these guys, actually both of these guys outside and start repairing this Sherman. Again, another M4A2. Pure like a sex, they say. But it is. It truly is. So let's get this guy inside. Thank you very much. Excellent. Now we have so many things, guys. We have like so many freaking things. Okay, these guys are... they're not supposed to be here. They're not supposed to be here at all. And there they go. Didn't I say they're gonna be attacking again these positions? The specific positions. Again. Yeah, they're going for the same locations as before, as you can see here now. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna try to attack from these positions. Thankfully, I left these guys here. We might move a little bit closer with these certain tanks, just for in case if they don't really have any, like, a lookout, a good, well, good range towards the enemy tanks that will be incoming very shortly. We have no ammo here. Yeah, great. Let's get the mother out of there. Feed him if possible. No, that's a fuel truck. Get him back. Feed him. Thank you very much. Really a bad thing to do this feeding now that you're actually being attacked, because the enemy might shoot that fuel truck or our resource truck, and it's a GG for all of us. That thing explodes. Consider yourself lucky if you didn't die. Well, if your guys didn't die. They probably will, man. So yeah. Let's see, can we actually repair these things? I hope we can, I hope we can. That would be cool. That would be freaking cool. We can repair the tracks and all of a sudden the enemy just rushes in with massive amount of stuff just because we didn't retake that one last objective. Can you repair? No, there is definitely no option to repair this, it would seem. No. Yes, no, 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 there is. Okay, so this maybe still works. Maybe. So blowing up the tracks may work or may not. I have no idea. It would seem that it doesn't have the effect of Sudden Strike 2, where if you do blow up the tracks, well, it's a GG for you right there. So until every single soldier arrives where they need to arrive, we won't be doing anything. Let's see, we have these, again, jeeps, bunch of infantry there. Excellent, let's go. Slowly but surely we're gonna be moving towards these locations, and hopefully the enemy really doesn't have huge chunk of tanks in those positions. Hopefully, I say. It doesn't mean that they won't be having a huge amount of infantry in front of us. We'll see soon enough. We have one officer to this position here. I may move my Tiger to this position. There you go. There you go. Enemy incoming. Well, enemy is defending actually in these positions. As you can see yourself. Let's move in with the basic tanks while the rest of these guys move towards these locations. Of course, this is just rush towards the enemy. It's not really the most worrisome thing, but at the end of the day, they will die, and lots of them. They will die and die and die. And of course, we have the healers. I was thinking of putting some medics around to heal the guys that really need some healing and some love. Some tender caring, if you will. Okay. Fuel tanker. Fuel who you can. The rest of you, well, the rest of you collect the ammo in these positions. Thank you very much. You collect ammo in this position, and that's gonna be perfect. Excellent. Now we are moving. Now we are moving towards these locations. We'll be capturing everything with the support of some of our challengers. This is a Challenger, and this is a Centaur 4, not the Cromwell, mind you. And we also have two beautiful, beautiful Shermans of 76. Awesome. Isn't that beautiful? Huge chunk of infantry, though. I wish I could get a little bit more of the... How should I say? More of those artillery guns. You know, like, get some artillery guns going. That would be nice. Okay, first and foremost, get our officers a little bit closer now. A little bit closer. And welcome back, guys. Sorry about this. I had to cut off a little bit. But let's continue on. Last time was this time where we were actually attacking. Finally, whoa, whoa, camera went left or right. Camera, you evil bastard. Let's see, we have a bunch of troops going towards the main position. Now remember, these are the main position, the last stretch of our main goal where we are supposed to take off the entire railway part for our own doom and gloom. What I also wanted is to see what the... Whoa, whoa, massive attack of the enemy from the side. Whoa. Not a good thing, it would seem. The enemy is coming from these now positions, and that's actually a bad thing. Maybe they are now, because we are moving into these positions, they are moving into these positions. It's gonna be quite an evil thing. We'll see. We will see. But again, I don't have a huge amount of units to actually cover all that. Thankfully, we have that AA gun that is able to hold off all that bulker that is coming from these sides. And yes, they're definitely coming from these sides. This is a bad mojo right here, because this is actually quite bad. The enemy is countering everything they have now. They're attacking in mass. That means that all my stuff is gonna get outflanked here, and that's of course a bad thing. That means I'll have to move most of these things towards our flanks. as fast as possible. And of course the enemy stuff is coming in. That is the Panther. No, that's actually that is the Tiger E. He's like, I am an evil tiger. I will eat you. I will eat your souls. And stuff like that. But let's nuke him. Of course, he doesn't really have the greatest sight, but I believe now he just killed someone. So that sight really does work for him somehow. Well, I'm gonna drop some nukes here. Reinforcements incoming. Probability of that being something useful. Yeah, it's just a freaking truck. It's just a truck. I'm gonna drop all my units, all my soldiers out of these positions because now they're totally useless here. There is no point of keeping them where they are. There is just no way, no need for that. So what I'm gonna be moving all my freaking tanks over this position, move my officers. So we're gonna be securing that part of the railway station. And that's gonna be it. This is gonna be a GG for us if we do take it with what we have. Before their actual reinforcement comes towards these positions. If they do, then we're totally screwed. I mean, they're now coming in droves. And especially now attacking these specific points now that I can't really defend with what I have. Objective completed. 10 nukes. Excellent. There you go. Objective completed. We actually succeeded in something that I didn't believe that we would. Not this time around, at least. I mean, if that attack from the side was successful and it was actually coming towards also these positions, this would have been awful. There goes the Challenger over these locations, going over. He doesn't give a crap, does he? Okay, now let's move in all of our things here. Excellent. Over here. Thank you very much. And we can actually move in with 10 support, guys. With 10 support, 10 artillery stuff to support our tanks. First and foremost, let's see. We're getting more reinforcements, mind you, from the bottom side. The enemy is now again attacking the specific positions that I won't be able to defend for long. That is the bottom part near the airport, as from what I can see on the map, that is. But that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. We will manage. We will manage. I'm gonna put you here. Excellent. Put you back here. Put my officer here. Put these guys here. Not huge amount of infantry to defend these certain locations, but I think we will succeed anywho. Let's see. Turn towards this position. Let's see our beautiful reinforcements. Our reinforcement is just a regular stuff. Nothing really special about it. So let's put all these guys now to this position. Then now we're gonna be defending probably mostly these parts. That means I need to have more support on those specific list positions. So we move this Tiger to this inner part of the city. Get these soldiers around this, but near these maybe these points here where there are freaking trees. And we have a sapper. Unbelievable, we actually have a sapper. Wow, we haven't seen sappers in a long ass time. Let's see what's happening here. Usually just to see the infantry is again targeting this position. Thankfully we are moving these things out of this position. That is these soldiers that we have moved. Because again, no point of keeping them here. It would seem the enemy ain't attacking this specified position, but they are definitely attacking the middle ground here. And there is an APC, the enemy APC of pure evil. Let's see, are we still overlooking this position? Hopefully we are. And there you go. I have to tell him to again aggressive, because in aggressive mode, the officer will not care, or any unit will care if you are actually getting, if they are getting shot at us. If they are getting shot, they will not care. Again, sorry about my camera going left and right. The game tends to lag for me for some unknown freaking reason, but that's how it is. Okay, that aside, let's see what do we have here. We have a US crewman from something. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, oh my god, we have like a big problem here. 3 guys. Oh, this is a big problem. Let's get these engineers out of there. Put them inside our tanks. We lost a bunch of guys inside the tanks, as you can see here. Yeah, we lost a bunch of tanks on these certain positions. We have an 88 gun away. There was a flak 88. Did you notice there was a flak 88 in these positions? Well, that's good. We are not getting anything from inner part or from the outer part of the map from these sides at all. I was actually expecting some love from that. Maybe it's from other parts of the beaches or some reinforcement comes, but nope. They do not care. The good thing is here that we do have a lot of stuff. We have huge chunk of beautiful tanks, and of course we are entrenched as much as we can be. We do have a lot of tanks and they are full on ammo, I believe, most of them. We'll look at that at some point. At the moment that part is not in danger, but this part is. This part here is. So let's see, we have some fuel trucks. Let's refuel these guys on, let's tell him aggressive stance. So he will be able to move by his own, hopefully. No, yes, no. Well, he doesn't care, it would seem. Let's see, who needs fuel? Okay, definitely our M4A2 here needs fuel. And this is our support. So this support will go up to the right flank, right? We'll secure this as much as we can. Then move in down the road here. And do the evil, the bad, and the ugly as soon as possible. Sorry about this. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be quite an interesting part because now the enemy is concentrating on these locations. That means that the AI knows that something is wrong. Of course, he knows that he lost specific points on the map, and now he's trying to penetrate those points, if possible, because he could definitely destroy everything we have here. I mean, mind you, we don't really have a massive amount of units here, anywho. We don't have really healers, medics, that will heal certain units here that are, well, in danger to dying, as you can see. There's some machine gunner has barely any health. And of course, that's always a bad thing. So we're gonna be moving our healers towards those positions. As you can see, huge chunk of infantry just rolling down the hills of glory. Rolling down the here's of glory. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me today, but doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so I might even continue moving with the tanks. Yeah, I might actually be moving with the tanks. Secure this hill over at this position and overlook this position and just attack them now. Finally, I have like 10 artillery stuff to drop onto the enemy, which I will do immediately, maybe. I don't know if I should stick this stuff, like, you know, for a while, not doing anything, that is, with these 10 artillery support thingies, because I mean, we may need it for certain positions when the enemy does attack in mass. So I'm gonna keep these 10 for in case. I mean, do remember we can drop all those 10 at the same time, anywho. So, you know, well, one after another, but all in all, they'll immediately come. Anywho, so let's go in. Let's see what's coming. Yes, we have the M4A2, one of our tanks at least that is moving. Excellent. Gonna move all these guys towards these locations. I don't know if I'm gonna be getting any more reinforcements. I believe the reinforcement just came because we have taken certain positions here, right? And again, we got our resource trucks, which is never a bad thing. Let's tell him to be in aggressive stance. You know, talking too much really does kills me a little bit. Just a tad bit. It kills my freaking things. My vocal cords go nuts. And I don't know why, but the camera is a little bit more sensitive than usual. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna be moving. No need for me holding this certain positions. We can get inside of the town and do our evil bidding there. If the enemy tries to do something smart, which he will probably do something good for himself, we have some support with our massive amount of artillery bombardment that we can do. So that's good. I'm gonna still leave these guys where they are. Yeah, this is a perfect positioning. I'm gonna be moving you also to help us out, maybe a little bit here down this road. Yeah, like this. Move some bazooka people or AT riflemen, that is the bazooka. Okay, and we do need also some of our officers. I believe we have some officers. Yeah, I think we do. Okay, let's put these guys at this position. So what do we have here? We have the M4A2s and one of our beautiful Centaurs 4 with 90mm gun. I don't know what kind of I believe that 90mm gun is actually just this the vehicle that is infantry support gun, like a freaking Stug. So yeah, I'm not really worried about that. I mean, it's nothing special. It's definitely nothing special. His armor is nothing. Oh my god, like 46, 46, 64, 32. I mean, hell's bells. The Tigers have 80 armor on sides and in rear. Like 80 armor, right? And up front they have 150. Like, yeah, that's not gonna be much of a problem from the enemy Tigers just to open up. Especially now that they have even Panthers and stuff like that. And they're definitely doing the bad and the ugly here with that. Okay, now that of course I have one sapper, I'm not gonna really do much with him. He's gonna be useless as I mean, reality wise, give me 8 sappers, I might do something. One sapper will not do much. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more aggressive because the game definitely requires you to be more aggressive than in regular Southern Strike games. You know, in regular Southern Strike games, SS games, you usually wait out, you know, as much as you want, and prepare your defenses. You don't expect the enemy to retaliate at any point. In this one, they do retaliate constantly. Let's see. Okay. You know what? But I will set up some mines because I'm cool. I'm gonna set up some mines. Remember, 6 mines in total for your sappers, and of course, then you have to recharge some awesome stuff from them, and you know, give them the ammo it is again and again and again. Okay, let's see what's happening here. I have no idea why camera is so sensitive today. It never was like this before. So something must have happened to my computer or some crap to the game that all of a sudden everything is so sensitive. Hell's bells. Now, as you can see here, we don't really have any officers to cover our approaches. Yeah, look, we have like 1 officer here, some bazooka people here. So that means I'm gonna move this officers, a few guys out of this position here, and yeah, be like this, be epic like a beast. We will be able to hold up again. We have 10 support powers, okay, 10 freaking artillery guns ready to open fire and do our evil bidding, which of course they will be doing that. But we can lose all these guys still in a moment because we're getting close to the cities. And of course, as soon as you get close to the villages, your guys tend to die all of a sudden because they get shot by some evil entity inside one of those buildings. And of course, you can see the difference again. There, this is actually a British with Lee Enfield, and of course, the next to him is actually a US rifle. No, actually, it's a British again with Lee Enfield. These green guys, they are just privates in a US Marine Corps. Totally different look. Totally sexy. Let's move these guys here and let's see what's happening. Okay, again, a massive assault on those positions. As before, the enemy wants us dead. I don't know why. I mean, we could have been cool buddies, but they just don't want that, do they? Now, the problem here is that the officer won't be able to see through the entire part here because he has, of course, these beautiful trees and bushes that really do not allow good sight. So let's see what's happening here. Yeah, nothing really. Let's check this kind of a map. Yeah, this is a better map. This is a more fixed map, and you can show you where, again, this location, it would seem that this part of this sector still has enemy contact somewhere. Don't know where, but it has.
Fuel tanker ready.
Okay, fuel tanker, excellent. Let's see, give someone fuel that they really need. Okay, nobody needs fuel. Get the fuck out of there. Someone will explode because of that. But again, it's a much preferred, to be honest, minimap to me. I don't. The thing is, you have to always press this freaking tactical strategic mode to actually for it to activate. Kind of annoying. You know, it would be nice if you had an option screen to do that, like in the default immediately. So again, let's tell our officers. All officers always have to be an aggressive stance, so we can overlook these specific positions. And of course, I will use a few of these on the buildings themselves, because at the end of the day we are getting very close to this part, right? Because we're gonna encircle the enemy. Do remember that probably the enemy is getting reinforcements from these positions where there is a road here, or maybe even these. I mean, they can get from anywhere. They can like all of a sudden spawn from these positions. It's kind of an evil thing. We have bombed most of. If we had some kind of a bombers, that would have been awesome. There you go. Let's get 2 wasted artillery stuff. As you can see, these things ain't gonna really destroy the building themselves, but it will maybe kill a few guys inside if they have anyone inside, it is. Okay, now we can move a little bit closer with what we have here. Thank you very much. Again, it's all about the infantry. Infantry gives you the insight towards the enemy, and I will always say it's all about the mother humping infantry. If infantry has view, everybody, you know, the enemy infantry will see what the hell is happening. And reinforcement arrived yet again. What the hell? A jeep? Wow, they were getting bunch of support vehicles more than anything, and these guys ain't doing shit from the entire game. There you go, guys. Like a huge chunk of infantry just waiting for my order, because as soon as we get close enough to these locations, to this location, I may move in with these parts. But again, they really don't have any kind of support in terms of tanks, unless I move these guys slowly crop upon the enemy. We cannot thin our lines though. We cannot allow any movement for the enemy. They are definitely not attacking the left flank, that is the left beachhead here, at all. Like, I could definitely try to do something here with these guys, but I'm afraid, to be honest, because I could lose those positions to some unknown factor again. Maybe they get reinforcement they never had before there. So I have to be a little bit careful. So, okay. Again, if you do wait a little bit too much, the enemy will be coming in droves and droves and droves. I mean, it's that kind of a game after all. It's definitely not your classical Southern Strike, because again, this is a much more hectic and much more aggressive game. Do we have ammo? No, we don't. Aggressive stance for everyone. We could actually transport some things. Let's see. We could transport some of our ammunition from these locations to war and drop them somewhere near close, because it takes some time just to reach these certain positions, you know, with your ammo, and they could get outflanked by something or destroyed by something. That of course will always be a bad thing. We get more stuff here, as you can see. Okay, let's get our jeeps. Slowly but surely. Well, slowly but surely. This is definitely not the game where you, I mean, where you go into the enemy like nobody's bitch. You have to wait a little bit. So you know what? These guys will be moving also. We're gonna move every single thing towards this location. Now that we actually have secured those parts a little bit, and who knows what's gonna happen next, I'm gonna be moving this submachine gunner a little bit towards this location. Get our Marine Corps up front. Come on, Marines. Get inside there and see what we can see. At the moment the map is clear, but at the moment it starts blinking and gets red or orange or death, it will know when the enemy is getting close. And there you go, an AT gunner. No, that's actually a freaking artillery cannon. That's our artillery stuff. Sexy like a beast. Excellent. That's actually artillery. If we can capture that and utilize it for our own thing, it would be a perfect thing. I would be very happy utilizing the enemy, I mean artillery stuff. And there you go. There you go. Bunch of stuff inside that. And our bazooka people are actually no, those are actually AT gunners, British AT gunners. I'm not gonna waste them though. I'm not gonna waste them. And again, you can see the massive range of our things. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Does everybody have like full crew? No, you don't have a full crew. Okay. Let's kill off these guys, because the problem will be always an artillery gun that will, as you can see, blow the crap out of most guys that are close to each other. Now we're doing a little bit of sneaky, you know, infantry up front, slowly but surely moving into the woods, into the bushes, and you know, the cool stuff, the really cool stuff. You have to be a little bit careful, of course, but we will be able to support maybe most of these guys with what we have, that is. Okay, let's get you guys behind. Thank you very much. Let's see, what the hell can I do with you? Maybe get, oh wait, thank you very much. Someone already gave him some beautiful mines. I'm gonna set up some mines here like this. Again, we only have like one dude for this crap. Come on, there has to be more. Maybe we have gotten them in those jeeps and I can't really see them. Okay, you guys also here. Excellent stuff. We may get that artillery gun and bomb the living crap out of the enemy. Yes, we will be able. No, we won't. This is actually destroyed. God damn it. Like, that's not... Okay, we lost the guy here that was in the bushes. Never a good thing. That means that someone saw him and owned him like nobody's bitch. Let's put these guys onto the side. Get our tanks now a little bit closer, now that we actually have a massive amount of infantry. We're not going exactly for the objective, but we're gonna encircle the objective slowly but surely. Hopefully we don't get encircled, which again is a very important thing. I do love that the jeeps tend to go over, at least it seemed that he was going down the road, he was following the road, which is kinda cool and cute. You know, when the actual cars are following the road. Okay, moving on, slowly but surely. And there's again a 88. Oh my god, there's an 88. If we can disable them, that would be perfect. Let's get to the left, guys. Oh my god, that explosion was massive. And opening fire on the 88 crew here. Hopefully we kill these guys. We have to find a nice little spot for them though. In terms that, you know, we need a good soft spot from back, and at least we kill them. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We can enter. No, don't enter those houses unless, well, one by one, sure, one maybe here, but this house has been almost demolished. Almost. Move the tanks a little bit up close, all the tanks if possible. Spread those soldiers up a little bit. Just again, you have the command here to spread, scatter. That is, it does help a lot, to be honest. It helps a lot. Okay, let's get inside here with these guys. That is the machine gunners, and we have, of course, our Marine Corps. Get in. Maybe this house. This house is being actually totally demolished. Okay, let's go. Move our soldiers to these positions. Put that M4A2 there, M4A2 here. And hopefully, while I'm looking at these little spots, the enemy doesn't outflank us from these locations, because that's gonna be immediate GG. I ain't gonna be able to hold that. There is just no freaking way. Do not get into the 88 yet. There's some heavy guns I can hear firing. Probably again the 88 opening fire. Let's try and avoid that. No flamethrowers, which is always a problem, of course. With no flamethrowers, we won't be able to really penetrate those buildings unless we fire at them with our tanks like this. Get a little bit close with your tanks. Get a little bit close to your tanks like this. Maybe we not lose the tank. We lost the building here and here. Oh, that's always a bad thing, of course. And we kill the guys inside. They blow the crap out of with the 88 or whatever that truly was. Go, go, go. Our bazooka man inside this part here. In the bushes, because if the enemy does try to attack from the left, we'll have to think about something very fast. You know, like very, very fast. We have to know what the hell is happening in a moment. And you know, again, they have Panthers, they have all the evil stuff that we really don't know how to handle most of the time, because the reinforcement we do have is really not a significant force at the end of a day. When you have a bunch of infantry just rolling down, again, they can just roll down the hills. They ain't gonna give a crap. That's the thing. They ain't gonna give a crap. At all. Like, at all. They ain't gonna give a crap. Can we kill that 88? Thank you very much. There's an 88 right there. Not looking this way, though, but that's the 88. And, of course, someone from this position is firing. Let's see what's happening here. Let's get a little bit closer now that we can. Get our things a little bit closer now here. Now we're gonna again encircle the enemy, block certain positions for the enemy to move towards us, and not allow them to screw us over. Okay, we killed the 88, and definitely there's something more there. It seems as soon as I put guys inside the houses, they die immediately. That's never a good thing. So that means I'll have to utilize this. A little bit of love in this specific areas. Like this. Like this. Yeah, like this. More explosions. More of everything. A little bit here. Yeah, I was thinking of keeping that, but I'll be needing. If I don't want to lose every single soldier that is getting close to the enemy position in these parts, I know, like, better safe than sorry. I have that ability at least. What the hell are you go? Ammunition squad. Yeah, I have the orange thing over them that tells you that they are ammunition thingies. So it's very important also to take notice of that.
Ready, sir.
Okay, officer overlooked this position, even though we do actually have a very nice insight towards the enemy locations, but still. At the moment we're concentrating on this. As you can see, the map itself here, we have definitely taken most of it. And actually on this, we can actually see the airfield and the radar station. We haven't never looked at this picture before this way. That is, you can see our specific site that I have to take. At the moment, the beach is definitely like cleared, but there are certain probably a resistance in certain positions on the orange parts, on the freaking orange parts. We are thinning our lines. In terms of infantry, we are losing too many infantry. We really don't have much of an insight. That's why I'm gonna move my tanks, my battle tanks, in between these buildings so they can shoot down these buildings that actually do possess men inside, as you can see. And at least the buildings that we know that the enemy is inside. Some gunfight from this location, maybe towards this building. And there you go, the bazooka persona shooting, thinking that he will be able to hit this, hits this building and damages that. Sexy like a beast indeed. But everybody is trying, and that's the thing. When you have the AI on, they truly try to do their best if they can. And that's the beauty of it. And there's the 88 firing at that house. I believe that house won't be able to fire, maybe because he doesn't have the specific sight towards this 88. He doesn't have any openings. But now he does. Now it should have some kind of an opening. And there you go, totally demolished. Sexy like a beast. We have 3 incoming stuff. Well, that is 3 support artilleries, and that's it for us. Man, if the enemy does go in droves, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to defend these specific points. I don't like putting my main tanks inside the towns because they can get outflanked. That's why we always need infantry. But when you do lose infantry side towards the enemy, then you're kind of fucked. If they all of a sudden the enemy tries to attack these positions, do you think I will be able to defend? Fuck no. All these guys will be dying and I will be losing my sight towards the enemy infantry that will of course have sight towards me. That would be very, very bad. So that's why I have to position my stuff very closely, tightly, behind certain things that the enemy doesn't have insight to war, right? That's gonna be cool. So let's put our riflemen. As you can see, huge amount of submachine gunners and riflemen. There's at least some kind of a support while these guys going to the right and check out what the hell is happening. We're firing at something at these positions, that's for sure. That 88 has been destroyed, sadly. Okay, there's that building there. Can we actually shoot it? Hopefully we will. Yeah, well, no, we are actually shooting that building. Yeah, you're shooting this building. How much ammo? 1 ammo. Ooh, that's gonna be a bad thing. Bad mojo right there. But I think now I can move a little bit more. Like a little bit more. All these guys that are totally like behind that ain't gonna do crap can freely move towards the enemy front line. Look how many infantrymen, that is the engineers we have, or you can just tell them like this and they will immediately drop out. Thank you very much. Now slowly we're gonna be moving towards the enemy from all our flanks, almost all our flanks, not every flank, but we're gonna tighten up the noose, as they say. We're gonna just go a little bit slowly. Surely the enemy doesn't have insight. This is like no more trees, nothing. We have a pure insight towards the enemy, but no officers to look over all those parts. That's the problem. And we don't even also, of course, we lose our own protection against those parts because the enemy can see towards us now. But they're coming from the deep between the, well, near our objective, that is. They're exactly there where we don't want them to be.
Moving out, sir.
Yeah, but that, what can you do? What can you do? We're gonna be moving a little bit slower. That's for sure. I don't want to lose a sight with my 88. That is with my beautiful King Tiger. That's towards the enemy if the enemy tries to attack and do something very cool and nasty. I was like thinking where the hell were other my tanks, but there you go, we have our centaur right here. Gonna move in towards these locations. Do we have anything else? We have 1 guy inside here, we can drop him immediately. 2 guys here. There's a private US Marine Corps hiding in those bunkers. That's what they were doing, hiding in them bunkers. You can always turn off the AI on thingy, put it on off, and you can choose where you're gonna put your stuff. You don't want to allow your AI to do stuff for you always. You may not like that too much, so you can have at least options. And I was in there was a kind of fighting in these locations, unless I dropped some of those artillery on those locations before. Who knows? I can't honestly remember. So yeah. Okay, now what shall we be doing? Well, first and foremost, let's overlook these locations and see if we can see anything with the beautiful officer. Okay, you can't see much, so I'm gonna drop officer right here. Thank you very much. We have our medic here that will be able to heal these guys automatically, and he is already going for it. Excellent. Excellent. Now I'm gonna drop more mines just for in case. Just for in case. I'm just gonna drop more mines like this. Tight formation. The enemy goes into tight formation mostly. I don't know if the artillery will be able to break those. Even if they are like the mines that is, they can blow up the mines. I have no idea, to be honest. That's not how I want you to look towards that part, because yeah, you're gonna get owned. Officer, overlook that location. Thank you very much. If possible. No, nothing there, eh? This position, no, nothing. Okay, now that we have secured first part of the town, at least this part of the town, this edge of the town, we can move in slowly but surely around it and then go through it like this, maybe. And of course the bazooka people are trying to do something, but to no avail. At the end of the day, there's a, oh my god, that's a massive freaking thing. It looks like a station of sort. Spread Spread out. Thank you very much. Spread out a little bit. And move on with the M4A2. Slowly but surely. There you go. Opening fire. Sexy like a beast. Let's get the officer now behind. Let's get a little bit zooming because we never really have a chance to zoom in a little bit. Just overlook these certain positions. Wow, and there goes the camera again. I'm gonna lower the freaking sensitivity. All of a sudden the game is sensitive as nobody's bitch. Can we actually overlook most of it? Well, we won't be moving towards it. I believe we lost one of our guys here. Let's get across this bullcrap here. Thank you very much, M4A2. Reinforcement has arrived, and is that a regular reinforcement or just a crappy reinforcement? It's the crappy reinforcement. It is the reinforcement we really never need. It's just more ammo for everyone.
Ready, sir. Repeat. The target is out of range.
Out of range, he's right in front of you guys. There you go, the APC-231 or whatever. I think that was a 231. There's the enemy supply truck. That's an enemy supply truck right in front of us. Can we do anything here, guys? Come on. We have like 2 tanks, heavily modified tanks, imagine, not just any tank. Heavily modified tanks, not really just bullshitting now. It's not a cyborg or some crap like that. Okay guys, pop up your commanders to overlook a little bit. And there you go. Can we open fire upon that? No? Nobody cares. That's okay. That's totally okay. I'm just gonna do this. Just gonna do this. And hopefully it works. Yeah, it works a little bit, but soon the bigger the house, of course, it's harder to destroy it. Get with the tank through this position. Let's see how that's gonna go. Do we have a bazooka? Yeah, we have 2 bazooka men inside. And there you go. Totally demolished. Thank you. They lose the side towards us. And it's a pure victory. It's not a pure heck victory, but the pure victory. And we killed these guys inside here. Well, this is the beginning of the urban combat, guys. Finally, we're getting a little bit urban combat. Not really. This looks more like a village than the freaking center. This actually does look a town. A bit more like a town, but still. We'll see how that's gonna go. First and foremost, slave like a little bitch, per usual. Let's get an QW. Thank you very much. Yes. And as always, guys, I wish you the very best.